everybody, welcome back to the show. Oh man, it's been a long time. I know I've been off for a minute, trying to get used to life out here on the road, and things have been difficult at times. Most of the time though, for the easy part, it's been easy for most of the part though, for real. I'm not gonna lie about that. When I first, like I said, I tell a lot of people about my story. I went and tried for a job at Covenant about a month after I received my CDL. So I go for Covenant, and I hadn't had any drugs or anything. It had been about 60 days since I had an edible or whatever it might have been. So it had been a minute. So I'm thinking, hey, my system's clean. I don't smoke like that. I shouldn't have this stuff in my system, but hey, I end up failing the drug test anyway. And so then that went on to my clearinghouse and been able to find a job. And I tried every day to find a job. Like I searched Google up and down. I searched every trucking. And not to say that I didn't come up with any job, opportunities. When I did find a trucking company that would take somebody that was in SAP, the only problem about that is that when I did, I end up needing experience. 6 months is what most of them would ask for. I saw 3 months, and I'm like, okay, damn, man, if I can just find somebody to give me 3 months of experience, but I couldn't. It was like, even when I saw them, certain websites, hey, these people take, people that just came out of SAP. Upon calling them, I found out that they do, but they want that experience because of insurance reasons, And so, I landed on Sweet. I don't remember how per se, but somehow I found them. I was just like, what? At this point, I don't even really want to talk to anybody just to hear no again. But, they actually said, hey, yeah, we'll take you. I'm like, hey, I just finished SAP. Hey, we'll take you. So, not to just talk about old stuff in the old videos, but, if you want to know more about that, you can go back in my old videos. I kind of wanted to update you about, where I am now with the company and how it's been. I have currently been here now 4 months, 4 months. And, in that 4 month time, I can say I really have learned a lot. I started out, OTR on the road, and not coming home maybe every 2 to 3 weeks, I would say. And at that time, I think that was okay for me. But then I was getting to the point, I'm like, hey, I've reached my 3 months almost, and I'm tired of being away from my family, being away from home. And so I need something that's going to get me home more than what I'm getting now, because every 3 weeks I'm missing so much. I'm missing the kids growing up. I'm missing, romantic time. Just time with family and friends, church, and all that. I'm missing it, and I didn't want to keep missing all of that. So I'm like, hey, I'm looking for a job right now that's going to get me home at least every weekend or close to something like that. If not, hey, daily. And I end up telling Sweet this, and they was just like, hey, well, you know what? We have a program, to get you home every weekend, still paying you 50 cents a mile, and getting all the miles that you were getting before. Nothing's really going to change, and you'll be home every weekend. I'm like, oh, every weekend? Every weekend. So I switched over to that about a month ago. I want to say about a month, might have been a month and a week, a month and 2 weeks, or something like that. And ever since I switched over, man, I swear I have been happy with this job. I have no complaints. I really want to call this the best job in the world. The best company to work for in the world, but I haven't tried all the companies, I know some companies that pay way more per mile, and I heard people say, hey, you don't get all the miles, that you probably would be getting over there that you're getting here. And so, just because it sounds good on one end doesn't mean it's good on the other. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm happy where I'm at. That 50 cents a mile is working for me, and I'm getting all the miles I was getting before. I'm happy. So, I think this is a great place to come and work. I had this truck since I started out on the road by myself, which was back about 3 or 4 months, well, about 3 months ago when I got by myself. And I really haven't had any problems with it. Today is the first day that I'm having my very first problem with this truck. I just put my reflectors out, and I'm sitting here waiting. I got a little issue that has caused the truck to come to a stop, and I'm having to wait. But other than that, man, I haven't had to wait on, I haven't had a breakdown, haven't had a problem with this truck. I rarely see a sweet truck on the side of the road, I say, man, this company it's been all around good to me. I can't say there's been any problem. I hear about people having problems with dispatchers that, after hours dispatchers and weekend dispatchers. Here I want to say, even that has been good. They've been a lot of help to me on the weekends as well as after dark. Just like now, I'm broke down and they got somebody coming out here just like that. Or if I need to, get somewhere safe, they're trying their best to help me all the time. In any direction that I done had a problem with, they jump right on it. And it just feels good to be like that. And my driver manager, man, he is awesome, man. Let me tell you, that guy right there, his name is Tim. So shout out to Tim. Tim he's been on it, man. I can't lie. He's made sure I got home when I needed to get there, made sure I got my daughter to her birthday basketball game as a gift, and he was like, man, hey, go out there, enjoy yourself, get some tickets in. We'll get you ready when you're ready to come back to work on Monday or Tuesday. If you need a day, let me know. We'll get you back out there. Everything's just been good. And, man, this has been a good place. I don't even know if I want to leave. Even when, I'm ready to find something local, I'm like, am I ready to leave? Will I be ready to leave? I love this place so much. I love the job. I wake up and I tell my family and friends, I love my job, man. I've never felt like this in all my life, to where I enjoy my job. And I just love this place. I love getting in my truck every day, knowing that I'm not going into no bull, that they're right there for me. Like, these loads is nothing, and I'm making all the money in the world that I need to make it. I'm just good. I'm in a good place in life, man. And I want everybody else to kind of feel that. That's why I make these videos, because, man, the other day when I went to Sweet and I had two people, and y'all know who y'all are if you get to watch this video, and for them to say, man, you don't know how much you helped me, or when I get these messages and like, man, you've helped me so much. That's what I want to do. I don't care about the views per se and all of that, or anything else. Is really just to help you guys. If I can help somebody, because I know people count on this, man. It's their bread and butter. It's how they feed their family, and then one mistake can cost you a lot. So, man, if this video can help somebody, if you know somebody who's failed the drug test and can't find a job in trucking, please show them this video. Please tell them about Sweet Express. Man, it is a great place to come and work. I really thought coming in that this was just gonna be like something kind of like how they treat prisoners in prison. They give the slop food, the leftovers, and I'm like, they gonna treat me like I'm at the bottom of the barrel because I have been in the SAP program and no other company wants me. But they don't. They treat me just like the rest of the people, man. They offer so much. They hate to even see me go, is what it feels like, because they keep trying to keep me, And I feel great about this place, man. I would, I don't know. I would invest in this company. I would do commercials for this. I really take it that much, because I've seen and heard about places that pay 38 cents per mile, or they treat you like you're just another number. They don't know your name. And when I call there, they're like, hey, Jamichael, what's up, man? Like, that's a vibe. That's a vibe you don't even mind going to work for, because you got some cool people by your side ready to support you. So that's why I would recommend Sweet Express to anybody, even if you haven't failed a drug test. A good company to work for. Come to Sweet Express. Come to Sweet. Trust me, and it ain't, I know everything ain't for everybody. Everybody got their own thing, especially those who have experience out here in the trucking world, you have your own thing, you know, that you like, that you want specific from a company, and that, you know, maybe you might not find that in this company. But I think the majority of y'all, man, y'all would love this company, man. I would go to bat for it just like that. I haven't had a problem since. My checks just keep growing and growing and growing and growing. I mean, I'm getting paid for everything. Like, I didn't see this coming. Like, man, I'm getting paid for everything. When I look at my check, I got like 3 pages of paycheck stub. And I'm like, man, what is all this? I didn't even know I done all this. But they make sure they try not to miss in nothing. And I just want to say, hey, if you do decide to come to Sweet, tell them your boy recommend, like, Jamichael Whiteside. Don't forget that, Jamichael Whiteside. I might have to put that on the screen. Jamichael Whiteside. All right. Tell them that I sent you.